And we're back. As you see, the settings are back where they were. Looks like the Streamlabs had a backup before we got Jonas's camera in proper position. So we're gonna put him back in proper position right now. Use the correct keyboard, not the wrong keyboard. There he is right here. You see him moving on up. Hey, what up, Jay?
Hey guys.
Yeah, man. And we're back.
That was one of those AIs heard us talking about them.
Yeah, they had to shut it down. We were giving TMI. That's how the internet says TMI, bro. You giving too much info, dog.
That's right.
But no, man, crazy to hear all the very cool things you're working on and have seen with AI, and just just endless possibilities. Really, how far can your imagination take you? And it's really helping a lot of people more than anything. I know a lot of people were afraid of it when ChatGPT first came out. Jay, you was trying to break it. You didn't really care. That's all you wanted to do was break it. And I know you don't too much.
I still break it pretty regularly.
Yeah. You were just trying to see if it was really what everybody's saying it was cracked up to be. So.
Well, anytime you got something new, somebody's got to go and kind of push the limits and figure out where the break points are. And
so, are you a believer now?
I believe it can be helpful.
Yeah,
I believe it can still be broken. So
yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Just need to be careful with it, and don't trust it to turn on the nuclear reactors.
Yeah, we don't need all that going on.
But as far as being something that can be really helpful, and something that I use every day. I mean, it's we kind of committed to it at the company that, like, if there's a way that we can use it effectively, that we would, and we've found a lot of nifty ways we can use it internally, and and then we turn those things around and help them help our clients with using those same things, and then they come in with their ideas and have some really cool stuff that we can do.
Yeah.
And a lot of chatbots too.
A lot of chatbots.
A lot of chatbots too. But that's okay. Because one of the things that we're learning is that sometimes that's the best way to do it is give people the interface, let them play around with it and tell us what's wrong.
Yep, for sure, man. No, I've been missing Tech Talk so much, bro. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah, it's great to see you guys.
Yeah, man.
I got to jump over to
you notice I said Tech Talk. I ain't say you, Jonas. I just said Tech Talk.
right.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing, bro. Like, definitely been missing you, Jay. It's great to see you doing well, man. And just I know you're enjoying yourself geeking out on that AI, bro. Like, this is something that it's fun. It's not work when you're already passionate about it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's work.
Yeah, I love meeting all these people and hearing about their stories and hearing what kind of crazy stuff they're coming up with to use this stuff for, and some of it's very, very mundane and regular, but some of it's just really out there crazy stuff that that I'm not supposed to talk about, but it's really cool, and a lot of people who have really good ideas.
Hey, man, just sell us here on the platform. Nobody's watching on YouTube.
Right.
Be all right. They never know it was you. Never know it was you. You can tell us, man.
You can always say that's AI. That's not me.
Yeah, man.
right. That's
a straight deep fake.
That's the artificial
Jonas right there. That's a deep fake.
Yeah, that's not the real Jonas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jay. But no, man, it's been great, bro. And I know you got to run here for a meeting coming up or whatnot. But
we're
gonna jump back in these sports, bro.
Yeah,
chop it up. But hey, bro, next week, dog. Be ready, dog, because we got it going, and so we got CY on every week with the F1 correspondence. We call her the first lady of F1. And I'm still waiting for that showdown, Jay. Don't think I forgot about it. I ain't gonna let you run too long.
All right.
Yeah. Did you watch the Canadian Grand Prix this past week?
Sure did.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Right on, bro. Right on. Well, hey, beware. She ready for you. She's asking about you every time. Where's Jay?
I bet.
She's looking for that showdown.
Hey, Jonas, but I got something to say like this. she not wait. She licking her chops.
Yeah.
She licking her chops.
Yeah.
For the fantasy football.
Yeah.
She can't wait to get home to JA again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we already.
She said last time she beat him like a drum. This time she gonna beat him like a tom-tom.
Man.
Yeah, but man, it's just good seeing you, Jay.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. I ain't
Good.
taking no beat like no tom-tom. I'll tell you that right now.
Good to see you
Good to
guys.
see you live and in person, man.
Yeah, for real.
We gotta stand in dinner date pretty soon, sometime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right, Jay. We'll see you later, bro.
See ya.
And, we over 2,000 people now, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
All right, bro. We'll see you.
All right, now.
All right, peace. Man, that's the El Grande Toro on us bull in the house.
Yeah, talking
You know
that
what
tech
I'm
talk.
saying? Talking that tech talk, man. Welcome to Noonish Sports and Tech. If you didn't know we was about that life, we really are about that life. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know, we just had to take a little tech break for a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Because
You know?
Jonas had some things he had to get all straightened out and lined up, and
Yeah.
now they straightened out and lined up. We back on the tech talk.
Back on the tech talk, man.
Oh,
We just
yeah.
got to figure out this cadence, and we going to have it coming at you, man. We like the news in this thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
our own channel, our own station, our own show, baby. It's
We
going
can do
down.
it how we want to.
And now you know what time it is,
Oh, it's ring the bell.
Uh-oh. Yeah, ring the bell.
Hey man, we gonna ring the bell on Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You know, and this is the whole thing. I hear all these young guys, they criticize people, says, oh, they can't do this and they can't do that. And they say Larry Bird is slow, he can't jump, he can't do this. I said, oh, he kind of like Joker.
Yeah.
Because the Joker is slow, Larry Bird is not as slow as the Joker.
A little bit like
I think his handles is a little bit better than the Joker, and he's just as good a passer.
yeah.
You know, and I'll say it like this. He got 3 championships, and I think Larry Bird's love for the game is a lot different than these young guys. But anyway, I'm finna get into the Larry Bird ring the bell. And I'm gonna tell you young guys, there's some things that y'all don't know about Larry.
Hey, 33, Big Bird.
Hey, Larry Bird was not just special, he was super special. And I'm gonna let y'all know that Larry Bird actually went to the University of Indiana for a few weeks in 1974. And then he dropped out of college and then missed 1 year, missed 75. And then he went to Indiana State in 76. And Indiana State was nothing when Larry Bird got there. I didn't even know Indiana State had a basketball team.
Wow.
But Larry Bird, by his senior year, he was playing Magic Johnson in the NCAA finals.
So why'd he leave Indiana?
I'm not so sure. It's a documentary on YouTube. He's sitting down talking to Reggie Miller and Isaiah Thomas about why he really left. You know, because some people say he didn't like Bobby Knight, but that's another story. I don't really know why he left. But when he did come back to basketball, Larry Bird was special. He did lose to Magic Johnson in the NCAA finals. That was in 1979. But Larry Bird is a winner because in 1981 he won an NBA championship.
Yeah. I know that'll do something to you now.
And Larry Bird, and this is in 1981. I'm just gonna be honest. Larry Bird earned all of my respect in 1981 because when they played the Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals, the Houston Rockets had Moses Malone, which at that time was a rebounding machine. He had led the league in rebounding in 2 or 3 straight years, and he was a force in the middle, and he was a rebounding king. But when Boston played Houston in the NBA Finals, Larry Bird's scoring went down, but his rebounds went up. And I'm finna read off in 1981 in the 5-game series, Larry Bird got 21 rebounds, 21 rebounds in game 2, 21 rebounds in game 1. He got 13 rebounds in game 4, 12, in game 3, 12 in game 4, and 13 in game 5. So he averaged I think that's an average of about 16, 17 rebounds per game against one of the best rebounders of
my boy turned into Rodman.
Yeah. And this is the thing. His team didn't need him to score 25 and 30. They needed him to get 21 rebounds. Yeah. And that's what I call a superstar, is that when your team need more from you than to score, you can give them what they needed. And I'm going to tell you this. In 1981, because I used to try to say all the stuff that people say, oh, Larry Bird, he's slow, he can't jump, he can't do this. But all I seen him do was win. And when he was one of the best rebounders on the floor with Robert Parrish and Moses Malone, he earned all my respect just from that one series, because he gave his team rebounding instead of scoring, because they needed his rebounding more than scoring. And I remember the series, Larry Bird, at the end of that 5-game, Larry Bird had a bruise on his neck, bruise on his shoulder. I mean, that you could see, bruise on his arm, but he wasn't backing down because he was in the paint banging. And that's just that series. But Larry Bird was a 3-time MVP of the NBA. He's a 2-time Finals MVP. And I told you about the rebounding, and he got, like I say, he got three NBA championships. And I'm not sure that Larry Bird, I have to look this up, I'm not sure that he ever won the scoring title, but this is the thing that Larry Bird won. He won the people's heart because they seen him do what he did in 1981. And then it was one series where Larry Bird was in the championship and he averaged 31 points because his team needed him to average 31 points. But then when his team needed him to rebound, that's what he did. And that was the kind of player Larry Bird was. And Larry Bird could do things on the court. He could tell you, I'm going to shoot a jump shot over here in the right corner with time running down, and it's not nothing you can do about it. And he would go to the corner and shoot a 3 because he's 6'10". He got a quick release, and if you double team him, he's gonna hit the open man.
Oh, my boy was the biggest smack talker they say probably ever, right?
Oh yeah, but Larry Bird, Larry Bird would talk so much trash, but the fans wouldn't know it because if you watch Larry Bird don't have no lips, man. Yeah. You can't hardly see his mouth move. So he's saying all kind of stuff and people don't know. And the smack he talked was different from what KG talked. He never got personal so far as your family or you this or you that. He was always just telling you what he was going to do to you. And Larry Bird was him. And he was him from the beginning. And he was him all the way. And right now, Larry Bird is doing very well because now he's the general manager of the Indiana Pacers. And I think he's been with Indiana ever since he coached. He moved to the front office, and he's having a great effect over there. Because now, when you hear Larry Bird talk, he's all Indiana. But I was telling one of my friends the other day, they said, Larry Bird is all Indiana. I said, he Indiana right now, but he's going to be a Celtic forever because he got 3 championships, and he put 3 up there, and the Celtics has got 17. And right now, the Celtics and the Lakers are tied for 17 championships each. And I'm a big Laker fan, if anybody don't know. And I'm rooting for Dallas to win, basically, so the Celtics won't get to 18 championships before the Lakers do. But Larry Bird put 3 of those banners up there, and he set the tone because when Larry Bird came to Boston, I think 2 years or the year before he was drafted, Boston finished last in the East. And that was killing the Celtics fans because the Celtics of the 60s and 70s were champions because before Larry Bird got there, the Celtics had a championship in 1976, and then they had one in the early 70s, 74 or something like that. But they were on a 3 or 4 year drought without any championships, and they were finishing 6th and 7th and 8th in the East, and that was killing the Celtics fans because they were just used to winners. And then when Larry Bird came, he flipped that script and turned them back into winners, not by itself, but with the help of the front office and other things. But Larry Bird was a driving factor from turning them from within a 2 to 3 year period from a last place team to an NBA champion. So Larry Bird was him, and all you young guys need to quit talking about what these guys can't do and start realizing what they could do was way better than what they can't do.
I just don't know about your nickname for him, huh?
What the hick from French Lick?
No, that one cool.
What's that?
Michael Jordan Daddy. You know
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying?
that
You
ain't
know?
no. That's just.
I said your nickname.
No, that's not my nickname for him.
Okay,
That's not my nickname. No, my nickname for Larry Bird is a hick from French Lick.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it was. He's a country boy from the Midwest, and that had nothing to do with his basketball skills.
That boy can hoop.
Oh yeah, Larry Bird, and you know me personally, I know all these guys. I just laugh when all these guys in their 30s and 40s tell me that guys that they never saw before can't play, and I was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
You heard, right? You heard.
Like you've heard somebody say Larry Bird can't play?
Oh, Gilbert and all of them. Gilbert, J.J. Redick.
J.J. Redick.
And who else?
gosh.
All these guys be talking about the guys in the 80s that was a sorry decade. Oh, yeah, all these guys be talking about that.
Wow. Yeah,
So, you know, and it's the whole thing. All these guys that be talking, and most of the one that talking heads is never the great players. It's the middle of because Gilbert had a couple good years, but Gilbert would never be confused with as a great player. And it's always these middle of the road guys. You never heard Michael Jordan say, "Oh, Wilt can't play, Bill Russell can't."
No, it's all respect. It's all respect in them levels.
Yeah, it's Shaq the same way. It's always guys that wasn't that good they sell. And all these guys that's talking, they could not tote Jerry West or Larry Bird jockstrap, including Gilbert Arenas and J.J. Redick and all the rest of them doing all this talking here.
And I absolutely believe that too.
You can't tote their jockstrap. So say less, talk about something else.
Yeah, man.
And that's my ring the bell on Larry Bird, because that's one of my guys too. That's one of my guys.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, and two of my good guys, R.I.P.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry West and Bill Walton, those two of my guys too.
Man, I'm still tripped out that
Jerry West. Oh yeah,
Jerry West is no longer with us right now.
Yeah.
Man, are we still on YouTube? I'm looking.
Are we still on YouTube?
We should be, but
yeah. Let me look.
It's saying that our show ended for some reason right here.
Well, that was the.
That might have been one when
yeah,
when we had one of the issues earlier.
Yeah, we live.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool, man. Hey, man, y'all gotta get these. Technology just been messing with me, y'all. If my head if it seems like my head ain't been here today, you know, it's because this technology been messing with me. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another thing. Facebook messed with me. Today, the platform messed with me. I had to recalibrate everything 5 minutes before the show started. You know,
but it is what it is.
It is what it is, baby.
You know, hey, cause right now, Noonish people, we rolling, man.
Rolling, baby.
And we want to thank y'all.
Yes, man. Appreciate it so much.
For sharing and subscribing and liking.
Yes.
You know, we could do with a few more likes, but this is the thing. We just glad you over here.
Man.
And keep coming and keep watching, because we're going to try to stay on some good pertinent information without going too far off the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. And just thank y'all so much for the continuous growth, man. When I started the show, we was at 20,000 or 20. One day, we gonna get there.
Oh yeah, real soon.
We gonna
soon.
get there.
Oh
but
yeah.
I was a little off with that digit, but very thankful. But we're now sitting at 2,061 followers, man. So Thank you so much to the people out there, the community, for continuing to support us out here, man. We are having so much fun bringing you just content, and we're just talking sports, man.
Oh, just talking sports and tech.
Yeah, and you're gonna be able to receive this content, various ways, through the shorts, through the long form videos, man, through these lives, through our just whatever we bring to you, man. These watch parties.
However we come,
we plugging in, man. We tune into, a lot of sports events. It's a lot of stuff that I'm still trying to figure out in my head how I want to present it when I'm certain places and things like that, because we can just go on and do what we want, whenever we want to. So, but we'll get that figured out as we continue to grow and continue to grow the platform. But that was Ring the Bell, man. Mr. Larry Bird, you know what I'm saying? I used to play Jordan versus Bird, and you know what? During the dunk contest, I never used Bird because they wouldn't let you. I could only use Jordan.
Because Bird is not a dunker.
Yeah, and the 3-point contest was Larry Bird,
absolutely.
So you really, it was kind of like track. You trying to beat yourself.
Yeah, and then Larry Bird was the type guy that on the 3-point contest, he walked in the locker room and said, "Which one of y'all getting second?"
Yeah.
He did that more than once.
Yeah.
And he won every time.
Every time.
He wanted to know who was getting second.
Larry Bird, man. Go back. If you don't want to watch anything else about Larry Bird, just go look at the real smack talking stories.
Yeah. And
that'll let you know everything you can know about Larry Bird and will change your whole perspective.
And then go look up his statistics. Because every time Larry Bird's scoring went down, his rebound, assists, and steals and all that went way up.
And this is a true fact, and I'll let you tell this story. And we don't deal with racism, man. I played baseball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no racism going on.
No.
What did Larry Bird say when they put a white boy on him?
Oh, Larry Bird, he told the guy, say, man, look here. Who was it? I think was it
Seattle?
I can't remember who the particular player was. I think like it was Dominique Wilkins almost. He went to him. He said, "Say, man."
Yeah, it was Dominique.
Said he went to Dominique. He said, "Man, what y'all doing?" Dominique said, "What you talking about?" He said, "Man, it's so disrespectful." He said, "Disrespectful, man? What you talking about?" He said, "Man, y'all got a white dude on me, man. Yeah. It's disrespectful."
And
he said, "You better get on me or somebody, cause this dude right here is not gonna be able to have. I'm gonna give him business." And that was Larry Bird.
Yeah.
So you can't say it was racism because they both was white.
Yeah, man. Larry Bird, man. That dude was...
Larry Bird was... And he was just basically saying, that this league has more black players than white players, so why y'all doing that?
Yeah. He's like, hey,
why y'all doing that?
He was like, put your best player on me, man.
Yeah. Even I'm going to cook him too. I'm going to cook him too.
Yeah. I'm going to cook him too, bro.
And then, who is that? Dominique Wilkins tell another story about Larry Bird. He said Larry Bird told him to say, man, I'm gonna go in that corner over there and I'm gonna hit a 3 on you. And he said Larry Bird went in the corner and hit a 3. Then he said Larry Bird told him, said, "I told you, Holmes." And then,
that's what Dominique said right there.
And then Dominique said, I said, did this son of a car just call me? He didn't say son of a car. He said, did he just call me Holmes?
Yeah.
He said, I was more mad about him calling me Holmes than I was in the shop.
Got his head all the way out the game.
But guess what? If Dominique Wilkins right today, he loves Larry Bird.
Absolutely, he loves Larry Bird.
These guys competed hard, man. They hold no animosity toward each other. That animosity holding went out in about the early 70s, man. Because you had some guys in the early 70s, they still mad now.
Man.
I mean, yeah.
Talk about mad. I got a subject for you.
What's that?
As soon as I drop this thing on in here.
We finna. Oh no.
As soon as I drop this thing on in here.
I can't be mad.
I got a subject for you. Oh, there's some people that's mad.
Oh man.
There's some people that's flat out mad, huh?
Man,
I'm just saying. Why they mad? They got their reasons they mad. They got their reasons they mad.
But it's okay.
I agree with a lot of them. Now there's some things that are being said that are out of control, but let's go ahead and bring up this fiery topic. Y'all know what it is.
Caitlin Clark. My girl.
Clark, man. Caitlin Clark did not get picked for the United States team representing us in the Olympics this year. What is going on? When is it going to stop, man? Y'all know y'all hating on the girl. Me and I got two different viewpoints of this thing.
I mean...
Can I share my viewpoint first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so in my mind, right, what is this? What has she done? Only what she could absolutely do every time she's faced it. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than win the national championship. And she took a Iowa team. They're no slouches, but they're not UConn. They're not Tennessee of old. They're not an 80s Louisiana Tech team. They're not a dominant team. They're not known to win any championships. But they did make an Elite Eight, right?
They made the Final Four, didn't they? They made the championship team.
This year they made the final game. I'm talking about in the past. Teams in the past, right? Recent past. You know, that's as far as they've gone without Caitlin Clark. So we're not talking about a powerhouse program. So I think to take a team that's like Indiana State almost, you know, but not as low, but a team that's not typically, you know, there, taking them to the finals. You know, the Indiana State, did they beat Michigan State? They lost Michigan State.
Michigan, they lost to Michigan State.
Yeah, so I mean, same situation right there. You know, that's a great comparison right there. You know, so all the people, you know, she hasn't won the championship, but she's led the NCAA in scoring, right? She went into college as a scorer and did what she was supposed to do at the highest level, right? She shoots the ball greater than any woman I've ever seen, you know, from deep range I'm talking about. Now, there's been some cold women, no disrespect to anybody, but let's be quite clear. I've never seen anybody pull up at the logo as often as she does, right? I know she only had 10 points in her last game, but the game when she scored 30, incredible. She's an incredible talent. Now, I'm not saying she's the best right now. She will be one day, I believe, at her position. I think one day she will be one of the top 5 Olympians. But my point is this. Any other man coming out of college, which typically don't happen, a 4-year guy going first pick that scored all these points typically don't happen in the men's side of the thing. Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. But, you know, everything that she's done, she has defeated it. Other than, who was that this year? South Carolina, right?
And LSU.
And LSU, right, previously. Yeah. But as far as personal goals, individual, you know, achievements, accomplishments, she has done the most. So I think it's insane that she's not on the U.S. Olympic team, quite honestly. Like, what more does a person have to do? What does a young person have to look forward to if they're not going to be rewarded? I know she's been rewarded with other things, but come on, man. Like, I think that's a no-brainer that Caitlin Clark should be absolutely. I mean, with Rebecca Lobo in the past, Diana Taurasi, other women that have come out after their senior year, you know, first seasons that have gone on to be picked on that Olympic team with no pro experience. They've all done it. So why not the most decorated women's college basketball player in the game? Why wouldn't you put her on the Olympic team if the other ones, what was their reason for going? Like, they didn't do nearly what she did besides win the national championship.
Yeah.
So why? I mean, that's my 2 cents on Caitlin Clark. I think it's obvious. I think the U.S. is missing out on a golden opportunity for not only to bring other fans that aren't fans of women's basketball to the game, just by her presence being there, right? Jersey sales, a whole bunch. I think they're missing out on a whole lot right now, not capitalizing.
Well, I got to, you know, it could be a business move, and I'm not saying that Caitlin do not deserve to be on the team. I'm not saying that. She probably, she could just as well to be on the team, but it's not the travesty that people trying to make it out to be. Because this is the thing. All those other girls you talk about, they didn't set the scoring record, but they did come out as national champions. And so you already knew that they know. And this is the thing. I'm thinking as a WNBA executive, this is the hottest commodity I've ever had. Do I want to run my commodity in the ground the first year?
And that makes a lot of sense.
Because this is the thing you got to think about. Caitlin and Angel Reese and all those girls that went to the WNBA, they played, especially the ones who went deep in the tournament. They played a lot of games. They got 2 weeks off. And then now you want, then you go straight into the WNBA. And then you're going to have, I think the WNBA is going to pause during the Olympics. Are they going to pause or are they going to keep playing?
I'm not sure.
But anyway, you want the players to go play in the Olympics and then come back and finish the WNBA season. Caitlin has, this is how I'm thinking. Caitlin has the body of a collegiate athlete.
Yep.
These professionals, been professional for years, They should be in better shape. Bodies should be stronger and all that. So they are more capable. And then plus they didn't play the college season. Now they may have did when they came out, but I'm saying I don't think Diana Taurasi had a more physical type body than Caitlin does right now.
Absolutely.
So I'm just saying the WNBA might be being cautious with the greatest commodity that they ever had. Because if they fool around and mess their commodity up for the future, usually when you have a high draft choice or something and it don't work out, you just sit you back 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Sure.
So Caitlin,
if she ain't hurt by now, I don't know if she gonna get hurt as hard as she be getting fouled.
but this is the thing. If she get a little rest and during those 2 or 3 weeks, during that month of the Olympics, she can recover and kind of build her body up some.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more ways to look at it. See, we looking at it, and then
And they are taking a pause. They are pausing on July 17th until August.
Okay, so now Caitlin has got time to let her body refresh, build up a little bit, and then come back for that second half of the WNBA season. These other young ladies, they more accustomed to that. And I'm just saying, like Caitlin, she may want to go to the Olympics and all that, but she may not need to.
That might not be the best thing.
I mean, that may not be the best thing for her and the WNBA. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she could just as well be on the team as several other people.
Yeah.
But it's not and I don't think it's going to hurt the popularity of the WNBA because of this. Because we're talking about it right now.
Yep.
And it's going to generate more popularity for Caitlin. And this is the thing that people got to realize also. If Caitlin go on the team and she don't get the kind of minutes that it's going to be an outcry on the internet. Why she not starting? Why she did? So it may be a twofold reason. I mean, you know, because Caitlin is the biggest commodity, the most popular female athlete to ever come out of the NCAA.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of things at play, and I don't think that the powers that be of the WNBA sit there and thought, oh, we're going to leave Caitlin out because this or that. Because I don't know what it was, but it could be, and trying to protect their commodity. You know, I hate to call a young lady a commodity or an asset, but that's exactly what she is to the people that pay her. Yeah. You know, and so they may be.
No, she is an asset. Every last one of those players are assets. That's why they get paid. That's why they're insured. Those are assets.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying that it may be more to it than just people saying that, oh, they hating on her, because I don't think the powers at B is hating on Caitlin.
No, I don't think the powers that be are hating on her at all. And again, when you have voting or you have people picking, right?
Oh, yeah.
Judges, whatever you want to call it, it's you're never gonna get it right.
Yeah, you're never gonna get what you want.
I mean, I don't know how to say the young lady's name. Excuse me, but she plays for the Dallas Wings and she is amazing. She's a number 2, point guard statistically in the league right now, and she deserved to be there, and she's not there either. You know what I mean? So there's people that are putting the numbers up that deserve to be there that did not get picked. Yeah,
so Caitlin is not the only snub.
Yeah, so
I
mean that sucks, but I mean
they got their reasons, but me personally, I don't think it's gonna hurt the popularity of Caitlin or the WNBA.
And it's really hard for me to compare anybody else to Caitlin Clark because nobody else has done what she's done coming into the league. As far as individual, production.
Yeah, right? Individual production. Yeah.
No one's done that, so it's kind of shameful. I think, like, for me, this is my personal opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, just you got a bunch of veterans. Like, y'all supposed to be ushering this young girl into the game. You know what I'm saying? Appreciating her, showing her her the ropes.
Professional athletes never have done that. Never have done that.
On these Olympic teams, they do. No. On the Olympic teams, they do.
They said
Grant Hill, Christian Laettner. These were young bucks on that dream team that they were,
No, Grant Hill wasn't on the dream team.
Grant Hill wasn't on that?
No.
It was Christian Laettner. Who else was it? They had I thought they had another young buck on that squad.
They had a rule that they had to take one college player. That's why Christian Laettner was on that.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah. And he wasn't even the best college player. So, because actually, I think him and Shaq was going for that one position, and they took Christian Laettner. So, it's always been some snubs, and and everything is magnified now because of the internet and social media. Everything is magnified. So, we just got to take some of this stuff with a grain of salt. And Caitlin, she have gotten so much, and she can't get everything.
Yeah.
She done got a lot. And the main thing she got is that bag.
Yeah, she absolutely got the bag. And that's where really all the jealousy from the other players are coming from.
Oh, absolutely.
The hate, jealousy, whatever. It's because she's got more money than the rest of her team combined.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It's because she's got more money than probably the majority of the teams combined.
Yeah, and this is
and more is coming.
Yeah,
it is
and more is coming.
Yeah.
But I got also to say that somewhere along the line, Caitlin got to start winning. I know this is her first year,
and that team is horrible.
And that team is horrible.
Needs a heck of a lot more than Caitlin Clark.
Oh, absolutely.
At least Chicago Sky got the girl from South Carolina and Camilla Cordova and Angel Reese.
Yeah.
At least they got two studs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Indiana's trash. Honestly, they bad. They're real bad.
But this is the whole thing. You got to. This is one thing on Blair. You got to raise the level of your teammates. You got to make them better.
You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do that.
I don't see how you can, because you can't make other people better. You got to get better teammates.
Yeah, no
they got to be good when they come there.
No doubt.
And then they got to mesh together.
Yeah, for sure. But I'd love to see her in. I understand about the physicality of playing so many seasons.
So many games in 1 year. Yeah.
But she still can't really say that, because the WNBA still gonna be playing ball when it's over.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
It's just like
but it's some games
weeks.
But if she played those games, she'd have to
add that on top of it. But they ain't going to the playoffs, so it's basically like her going to the playoffs.
But still, like I say, fans, we gotta look at it more from just the perspective that we want her in there. Yeah. And like I say, if she go, now the fans are going to want to coach her in the game. The fans are going to say, oh, Caitlin should have been in there. Caitlin should start. Caitlin should do this now, and that may be a distraction to the team, because people going to be really trying to coach her.
But how great would it be to watch her play with other good talent all around her? We haven't seen that yet. She had one or two girls at Iowa. They had a big that was pretty good. They had a guard that was pretty decent. But it would be great to see her on the floor with other people that were up to her playing capability. That would be amazing. We haven't seen that version of Caitlin Clark. She would actually get open shots. Yeah. There's no telling how many points. So you can't tell me she wouldn't be an asset to the Olympic team. That she has a skill set that we haven't seen to this point consistently from any woman. We've seen Steph Curry on the man side of this thing do it like that, but we haven't seen a female shooter at that rate.
We didn't see Steph Curry.
No, not that early.
No,
he didn't do it in. He was.
No, he didn't set no record. He didn't set no NCAA.
No, he did not.
No.
I'm talking about shooting from the logo and stuff like that. But she's done more than Steph Curry. Think about that. Yeah. And she's not on the Olympic team. That's why I say it's shameful. That's why I say it's shameful. Well, period. I don't think there's.
I don't think it's that much shame.
It's a no-brainer to me, man. She should no doubt be on that Olympic team. But we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. We partying today, man. Having a good time about these topics, and keep the party rolling. You know it. We got a big fight coming up, y'all. Let's get on to that graphic right now, man. We got Javante Davis and Frank Martin, and I tell you what.
Javante didn't even show up for the press conference.
That boy acting real different right now.
That's a bad sign.
He was running. They found he was running during the press conference. But you know what? If you ain't ready now, dog, you may as well go on and because I tell you what, Frank don't need to run. Frank ain't got to run nowhere.
That's a bad move. That's a bad move. I don't care what you was doing. Yeah. Because this is the thing. How long you been knowing the press conference going to be?
Oh, man.
You've been knowing that for weeks, right?
Well, Adrian Broner did the same thing, but Adrian Broner showed up 8 minutes late, remember? Said he was out running. And he was training with Javante Davis. So, obviously, they were taking advantage of the sunlight, and they was running together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same time frame as yesterday.
I'm going to say okay.
Yeah, I think it's brutal, bro.
This is the whole thing. Floyd Mayweather used to run at 12, 2, 3 in the morning.
Frank talked about that. How Floyd's advice to him was, hey, run it, get that mental edge, go run at 2 o'clock in the morning. Frank is ready.
So
man.
why
I
you?
talked to-
I'm gonna say like this. That's a problem to me when you don't show up to the press conference. That's how. And you say he was.
He say, yo. He say, this is my time for show. His shit ran out, quote unquote.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. I told you where my money at, man. You know,
Well,
details
it's like
right here,
this.
baby.
To me, that's a bad. You said who was running at that time with him?
Adrian Broner before Adrian Broner's fight last week. And I'm looking at this stuff.
Who was running with him?
Adrian Broner.
Didn't he get knocked up?
Got his tooth knocked out, his front tooth.
So you gonna do what he do? He
Got a tooth. You know, Broner would have been with him the whole camp. Oh, I think Giovanni Davis is petrified right now.
Well, I'm not gonna say petrified. I think he's making some bad decisions.
He said he was scared of that Ryan Garcia fight because he's been saying Ryan knocked people out. And the first thing he said to Frank was, he looked at it, how big, he's like, you too big to box. Oh, you gonna wear out. But in my mind, I'm like, Frank been
Well,
like
you
that.
know, this is the whole thing. I'm not, guys don't know the word to use. I would say
Nervous?
Yeah, I mean, you may be amped up, but to be
I don't think he's
to
afraid.
be afraid of the
He's not afraid.
Yeah. So
He's
I
not
don't.
afraid.
That's probably the wrong word.
Let me bring that back. That was the wrong word.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, not showing up to the press conference shows to me that you're not in a good, stable frame of mind because you've been had the press conference scheduled for weeks.
Yeah.
And then now you out running.
No, it wasn't the press conference. It was the arrival press conference. So when they first got to the hotel.
Okay.
So I think the actual press conference might be today or tomorrow.
But you were scheduled to be there, right?
Yeah.
And it's been for weeks.
Absolutely.
That's not a good state.
He's been acting real and trying to figure it out, whether it's promotions and these antics that we're talking about that these cats are doing to sell these fights, man. I don't think that's necessary for this fight.
No, I don't either.
I think this fight is, but I'm also a boxing fan, right? So you get big money when people come away from the boxing scene to watch a fight. So I know what this fight looks like.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's not too many people that are familiar with Frank Martin. A lot of people know who Giovanni Davis is. He was saying this whole promotion has been trash. That's what his tweet was. This whole promotion has been trash. Watch when I don't show up is what he tweeted out. But he was out running. Found out that he was out running. But man,
if the promotion has been trash, why you knew weeks ago why you didn't change it?
Man.
Why you didn't do something to try to change the promotion?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. But anyway,
I can't tell you that.
That's a bad sign to me.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. I think
when you start neglecting your responsibilities in any arena, that's a bad sign. Yeah. And you knew for weeks, and this is probably, actually, I mean, it's not like probably written into that's like standard. We got this press conference, we got the arrival press conference, then we got the actual face-off press conference, and we paying you millions of dollars to be at both of them, and you out running. So therefore, to me, that just sent a bad signal.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and I'm telling you, seeing Adrian Broner get beat up the way he did last week.
And you've been hanging around him.
You've been training with him.
And he didn't look in good shape. His stomach was kind of pumped up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he didn't look like...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he didn't look like the old Adrian Broner. It looked like he was a little out of shape.
He was in a little better shape than other fights we've seen him in.
Yeah,
you can tell he's been working, but he still wasn't Adrian Broner, the champion.
And then when you tell me you got birds and all that, man, come on, man.
That was crazy.
I don't know. But I'm just going to use one of these old country terms, man. Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say, Tank.
Yeah.
If you end up like that, I know why. And if you win, you better quit hanging around him.
Man.
You need to be around Mayweather instead of Broner.
Hey, that boy doing the real estate deals. He's done it right. Stayed out of trouble. He got in a little trouble back in the day, but he figured it out. Straightened it up. But, man, looking forward to this fight more than anything, man. I think it's going to be just a banger of a fight. We're going to see two dudes in there throwing hands that's, willing to die, in that ring. Frank's a little bit taller. They got the same reach. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight. These are two guys. There ain't no, somebody that's supposed to be 180 pounds, weight draining down to 145 going on. And these guys are fighting in their weight class, and they about to put on a show this weekend.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
They're gonna put on a show,
and I don't think the fight going the distance.
I don't either, man. Somebody get knocked out.
Yeah, me too.
And
I think somebody gonna get knocked out.
Obviously, I don't think it's Frank.
I don't know who.
But I'm not being disrespectful to Gervonta Davis, man. That dude there is cold blooded. I'm a fan. Just not when you're going up against my people.
Yeah.
Outside of this, bro, like I'm laughing at everybody else because I'm the only one in the whole facility rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? Other people want to see you get knocked out like Jake Paul, not me. I mess with Gervonta Davis. I love the craftsmanship. I love the skill. I love the way he goes in with us. He already has a plan. You know what I'm saying? And just watching him do it, watching people wear themselves out for 3 to 4 rounds, and then he goes to work. You know, but he's not gonna be able to do that in this fight.
No, I don't think, because he's not. All the punches that he wasn't landing, I think Frank Martin got a good chance of landing a bunch of them punches.
Yeah.
And I have seen Tank just wait to hit it.
And Tank's not Floyd. He's been hit. You can hit. You can hit Tank.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can hit Tank.
So I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's been rocked though.
It's gonna be a good fight, and I'm just saying they ain't going the distance either way.
Man,
that's what I'm thinking.
Crazy. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a excellent Saturday. I'm looking forward to the weigh-in, man. This whole week, I'm just stoked, man. I'm excited about what's going down. Derrick James in another, banger of a fight. He didn't fought Canelo, Terrence Crawford. Now he fighting Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are some big fights that Derrick has been a part of.
Oh yeah.
All within a year of each other.
Oh, absolutely.
So man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I want to see him go out and get this. It'll be a huge win for Derrick. This will be Derrick's resume, like biggest win on his resume. Earl has had, he's won titles or whatever, but he didn't beat the big dog. He didn't beat Terrence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Jamel Charlo didn't beat Canelo. So,
but what's his name? Won the last one. What's his name?
Ron Garcia. Yeah. But I mean, Devin Haney.
Devin Haney had a little name. That's a. I mean,
I didn't believe in him that much. Just being honest. I was never. They trying to get rid of a Haney boxing glove right now. It's some people that want it, but I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like if they was getting it for free and I was walking by, I wouldn't grab that thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
That'd be
I just don't, just because I don't like the way he goes about doing the business. Trying to bully everybody, and then somebody does it to him, and he wants to, cry about it like that. That ain't cool.
I'm not big on memorabilia. I'm just not.
You say you're not big on it?
No. I'm not big.
What about it is?
I mean, first, I'm not. I mean. Yeah, the only way I get somebody's jersey or something, they gotta give it to me, man. I'm not paying no money.
For no jersey,
jersey. No.
I only wear throwback jerseys now, man. I just don't believe in putting another man's name on my back.
You see, I got Muhammad Ali. That's a Muhammad Ali picture.
Yeah.
And Tiger Woods.
Yeah, you pay homage to some folks.
Yeah, and I got Florence Griffith. She's the only real autograph I got.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, and
that's what's up.
And this was years ago before I met my wife.
Yeah.
I was at a track meet. I was trying to flirt with FloJo.
Boy's trying to shoot a shot. I can't even. You want to swing this way, huh? I can't even knock it for shooting a shot at FloJo.
Hey, that is what that is. So,
dang.
Yeah, no.
Thought we had it. Then it caught on me. Got to stand up. Let's go for this trip.
Yeah. Hey, but anyway. We was like I said. Now you can see the Tiger Woods over there. You got got a little glimpse of it. But because like I said, most of these athletes are so arrogant, man. And different stuff. And I just got I got my own little stuff. And I'm kind of stuck on me. I can't start,
Yeah.
I mean, I like people.
Hey,
but
you gotta
for me,
have confidence to go post FloJo, man.
But for me to pay money or something, maybe when I was younger I might have would have did it, but now that I'm older and more grumpy and all that stuff.
You must have knew you was that dude, huh? Just walk up to FloJo like that. Yeah, hey.
I always thought I was.
Now you knew it.
Yeah.
You knew it.
Absolutely.
You knew it. Wasn't no thinking about that. Wasn't no thinking about that.
Because you know where most people are legends at anyway, right?
In their head?
In their own mind.
Oh, absolutely.
Most people legends in their own mind.
Absolutely.
You know, Kyrie's the buyer in his own. No,
they call him.
Hey, yeah, they call
somebody.
Hey, all I'm saying is that this is. All I'm gonna say is that Boston players don't poke him and y'all be all right. But anyway, back to the fight.
It's gonna
be a good fight, and and Derrick James, that's your boy.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in no kind of derogatory way toward Derrick, cause Derrick he from me and him from the same hood.
Yeah.
So
he's Dallas, baby.
He know. When I say that's your boy, he know what that means.
Yeah.
So don't try to take that no other way.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, Derrick from East Side.
Yeah.
East Dallas.
Yeah, East Dallas, baby. East Dallas, Texas. What city you from, up?
East Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a place?
I told that to the president, Jimmy Carter. I said, he said, Alman, where you from? Alman Ronald from East Dallas, Texas.
You say he looked up like, is that a place?
Nah, he got down a couple of people on down from me, because when he was coming down, all the airmen had to, and we were lucky to meet the president, and he came where I was, and all the airmen had to say airman, like if it been you say Airman Anderson, I'm from Cedar Hill, Texas. I said Airman Boyd. Then he got down by two people from me, and the president always got somebody beside him. He looked at the guy. He says, "East Dallas like East St. Louis? Is that a city?" And then my commander, after he left, I guess they said something about it. He came and asked me, he said, East Dallas, is that a... I said, no, that's just a part of town. He said, why you say that? I said, because I wanted to be distinguished from West Dino, the north side, and the dirty south.
Yeah.
I'm from East Dallas.
East Dallas, Texas, baby. Let it be known.
Hey, and that's where Derrick from. So
yeah.
I'm going to tell you like this. I don't even know Derrick, but I'm going to tell you like this. I'm a homer, so let's go East Dallas. I'm full of all my people, man.
Let's get it. And if y'all can read at the bottom of the page, y'all know what's up next, man. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey is on the cover of John Madden Football.
Ain't that a curse?
That is a curse. And he has an injury history.
Yeah, so why he doing it? Don't he have the option?
I think he's trying to defy the curse. He believes in his work, and that boy work hard. But boy, I wouldn't mess with no curse.
I think Cam Newton said the same thing, didn't he?
I wouldn't mess with that curse.
No, you remember when somebody said, "Oh, I'm gonna defy the curse." That's
buddy.
I mean, and this is the whole thing about
down goes Frazier.
Yeah, I don't believe in superstition or curses and all that. So if it was me, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of stitious though. So
yeah, huh?
I ain't superstitious, but I'm kind of stitious. So I might pass on that one.
Yeah, I'm saying like this. If they came with the bag,
depend on that check.
Yeah, depend on that check, because I'll be like, I ain't him.
Yeah, hey, that check changes.
I mean, because this is what every football player do.
What's that?
When somebody get hurt on the field, they say that ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whether it's your teammate or the other team, they can be laying on the ground. You walk up to them and you say to yourself, "Oh, I feel bad for him."
Yeah.
And you know what they're saying? Him.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me. Him.
I feel bad for him. But when they blow the whistle, and like I tell people all the time, people take this twisted. But when they drag you off the field, that's basically what they did back in the day. Yeah. They would drag you off the field and blow the whistle. And the first thing you say, well, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
And you always thinking that it's not going to be me.
Hey, because it's either him or me. And it ain't going to be me.
Yeah. No,
I'm doing everything I can to make sure it ain't going to be me.
I'm not surprised that Christian did it, because like you say, he believed in his conditioning, he believed in his work, and he believed in his DNA.
Absolutely.
His grandfather went to the Olympics in the 100 meters. His father was a wide receiver in the NFL, and his mother was an NCAA champion in basketball or volleyball. Yeah. So he got the DNA.
Oh, and he got a little brother coming out of Rice. Wide receiver.
Oh, you got a brother at Rice now?
Yes, sir.
He gonna play in the league too.
Absolutely.
Because this is one thing that's probably
he might be in the league already.
Probably in their DNA. Speed.
Yeah.
His grandfather went to the Olympics. Christian pretty fast. Christian ran some college track. And so his little brother is probably going to be the same way.
Yeah, Luke McCaffrey was taken in the draft by the Washington Commanders
This year.
in the 3rd round.
Okay.
2024. So Luke McCaffrey. There's another one in the lineage, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
So I see why he did it.
Yeah.
He believe in him. He don't believe in the curses or them. He believe in him.
Yeah, that's it, man. I get it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Right on,
too.
Christian McCaffrey. Hey, you deserve it too, bro. They don't just give that to anybody.
No.
That ain't no
Most
rock, paper, scissors tournament.
Yeah, most of the time the people that's on there they done did that.
MVPs or something previously, but
yeah, all kind of stuff done happened.
that boy, hey, he been unstoppable for the most part.
Yeah,
for the
pretty
past
much.
since he been in San Francisco.
Yeah,
right. They
pretty
take
much,
good care of him. Take good care of his body, man. That's a great duo right there, man. We'll see what these Cowboys do this year though. But hey, let's go ahead and get back to that front screen, man. Now we can end on this right here, man. We can keep the logo in the back.
Man, the logo gonna be with us forever. Cause get what?
Hey,
he gonna be on the logo. He gonna be the logo.
Every time you watch
the game,
screen,
you look right there on that shoulder.
Yeah,
that's Jerry West.
Yep. Every jersey, every time that logo comes up at the bottom on the by the score, everywhere. That's Jerry West.
And
man.
I'm gonna say like
shout
this,
out Jerry West, man.
I have heard some people say somebody else need to be the logo. This person, that that's what they just said that a couple times. All I'm gonna tell y'all is this: stop it.
Yeah.
Jerry West is the logo. He deserved to be the logo, and he gonna stay the logo.
Still the only person to be coined or titled the MVP of the finals that didn't win the finals.
You know
got
why,
to be
right?
cold.
Because he averaged 44 points a game.
44 points a game.
And he led in assists.
Right there.
Not only did he lead in scoring, he led in assists and steals in the same. So he was the best player on the and they couldn't deny it. So they like, we hate to do it, but we ain't got no choice.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. But rest in heaven, man. Mr. Jerry West, thank you so much for your time on your earth, man. I am a Laker fan because of a lot of the things that you laid down and a lot of the bricks you laid down, and building those organizations and them teams, man. Like
Jerry West, that's my dude, man. That's my
Kobe
guy.
Bryant,
that's my guy.
Jerry father Kobe at points, man.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's that dude there. He's in my fabric whether I know it or not.
Yeah, and then people always say, "Who's the greatest Laker?"
Yeah.
I mean, man, Jerry West the logo, so we can quit talking about that. We can quit talking about that.
And with that being said, we will see y'all tonight. But on Noonish, we'll see y'all sometime next week, next Wednesday, sometime around noon. But we got the Mavs watch party tonight, baby.
So, let's go Burrow. Let's go Burrow.
Let's go.
Somebody poke the Burrow.
Poke the Burrow. We need